Yo, what is going on, guys? Socks here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the channel. If you're new, today is going to be a shorter video. It's going to be uploaded earlier. I got some stuff to do, and if I have time tonight, I will upload another one. Guys, AMC just dropped an 8K filing. You can see right here, December 21st of 2022. And we're going to touch on that, and then we're finally going to touch on what I think is next for the charts. It should be a relatively short video. I don't want to waste any of your time, so all I ask in return is for you to hit that like button and slam that subscribe button so hard with your nose that you get knocked out for the rest of the video and forget what I said. Okay, so digging into this 8K, AMC participated in discussions with certain of the lenders of SinWorld regarding a potential strategic acquisition by AMC through a consensual plan in SinWorld's ongoing Chapter 11 cases, including following the announcement in the SinWorld Chapter 11 proceedings that the debtors were exploring strategic alternatives. The discussions focused on acquisition of certain strategic theater assets of SinWorld in the United States and Europe, which acquisition would be financed in part through the issuance of AMC of APEs and debt financing provided by the lenders and conditioned upon a liability management exercise with respect to certain indebtedness of AMC. During the course of discussions, the company did not provide any confidential or non-public information, analysis, compilations, forecasts, studies of other documents to the lenders. A definitive agreement with the lenders has not been reached regarding the terms of any proposal to be presented to the debtors of SinWorld cases, and at this time negotiations are not continuing. While AMC reserves the right to continue to explore the acquisition of value-enhancing strategic assets, there can be no assurance that AMC will resume any discussions with the lenders, or if it were to do so, that it would be able to agree with lenders or any other party as the terms of a mutually acceptable proposal. The company has provided this statement pursuant to the terms of non-disclosure agreements with certain of the lenders. Alright, so SinWorld, the other theater chain that is necessarily AMC's competition, they filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection a little while ago. AMC tried to have discussions with them for certain partnerships acquiring certain theaters that would potentially be beneficial for both companies, at least from what I'm understanding, and SinWorld pretty much is like, no. I don't know why they did this, I don't know why they would do this, but now there is no further discussions with SinWorld, apparently, according to AMC and according to Adam Aaron. Adam Aaron tweeted, "Talks have halted with some SinWorld lenders for AMC to acquire some Regal/SinWorld theaters, with APEs being partial payment. We are disciplined to use our cash or stock only when we are convinced that doing so is in the best interests of AMC shareholders." Now, you can say shorts are in bed with SinWorld. You can say that SinWorld is doing this because they're being paid off. Or you can say that SinWorld does not believe in APE. They don't believe that it has any value for payment. You can say a number of different things, but the point being, AMC Theaters and SinWorld as of now are still competition, and they will not be collaborating at all. Talks are completely halted. Now, touching on a few things before we get into the charts, Democrats plan on returning at least $9.85 million in FTX donations. Central Bank Governor of India says the next major financial crisis could come from cryptocurrencies. Finally, Citadel is to have its most profitable year ever, with its flagship fund gaining roughly 32% through November. Now, a flagship fund is generally its oldest assets in the portfolio. You can still see that the S&P 500, the overall market, is outperforming Citadel, while Citadel is down 5.32%. Speaking of that, you're seeing a little bit of a dead cat bounce in the market, or the start of a Santa Claus rally. Either way, I do think it is temporary. Now, I talked about us tracking these cycles on AMC, but I kind of wanted to point out something for you. I have these red lines drawn out everywhere throughout the chart, and they are all laid out on the same part of the cycle because that is where we're trading at right now. Now, notice when I delete this, you can see that the stock had a little bit of a bounce right here before further coming back down to that low. And again, this time of cycle is where you should see the low. They match up right here, low to low. Second time, boom, I'll delete this. You saw a little bit of a dead cat bounce right here, or not even necessarily a dead cat bounce in every scenario, but I'm kind of just using that as a term because I do believe AMC still has to find a low. Of course, this was the run up in June of 2021. Somehow it lined up with with this part of the cycle. Boom, right here, this little bounce before finding a low. We had a bounce right here in the cycle before coming back down to the low. Finally, right here, shortly after, finding a new bottom, and AMC is seeing it right around the same exact time frame. My basic breakdown for you guys, or the point I'm trying to get across, is that I think AMC still has to bottom. This is something you could see going forward. I'm not saying this is necessarily what is going to happen, but of course this would be the greatest scare, bringing AMC down to the lows of at $1.91. I'm not saying necessarily that is going to happen, but I do think AMC has to find its low, and I think this is just a very, very temporary bounce as for AMC right now. Again, I think this is a very good time to, you know, stack on some shares if you have extra money. Not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, but overall, this is the short video for you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed watching. Make sure to have post notifications on in case I do come out with another video. Thank you for all the support, and make sure to do this before Christmas time. Download Moomoo on your phone or computer to get up to 20 free stocks and a chance to win $60,000 using my link pinned in the comments and in the description. That is it, guys. Don't be lazy. It's free money. Go do that. I love you all. Lottery Stocks out.